Hello, and thank you for joining NPH USA's first annual Move for NPH virtual event. Today we are celebrating you and your reached goals, as well as the amazing impact you've had on the children and programs of NPH. NPH, or Nuestros Pequeños Hermanos, Spanish for Our Little Brothers and Sisters, is an organization that fully supports nearly 3,300 vulnerable boys and girls in Bolivia, the Dominican Republic, El Salvador, Guatemala, Haiti, Honduras, Mexico, Nicaragua, and Peru. An additional 2,800 children who live outside the homes receive scholarships, meals, and healthcare. NPH community outreach programs provide over 100,000 different services each year. NPH helps vulnerable and disadvantaged children of all ages. Many of them have lived in dangerous and unsanitary conditions or on the street, lacked access to proper nutrition and healthcare, begged and scavenged to survive, have never attended school, suffered abuse, or have had no permanent family. Together with you and your support, we give them a permanent, loving home, nutritious food to make them strong and healthy, comprehensive healthcare, and the education they need to become a caring and productive member of society.
Buenas tardes. Estoy agradecido del rancho porque me dan muchas cosas.
Estoy muy agradecida porque aquí me dan todo.
Zapatos, ropa, mis amigos, porque me dan una escuela.
La educación.
Me enseña a leer. Nuestros pequeños hermanos. Estoy agradecida porque me manda muchas cosas mis padrinos.
Los que me cuidan, los tíos.
Por las tías que me han cuidado bien y a mis hermanos también. El vestuario. Y la salud.
Me gusta la hortaliza, la granja, la escuela. Me dan comida para comer. Estoy muy gordo. ¡Comida! La sopa. Paquete. Los frijoles con arroz, baleada. Y les doy las gracias a ustedes también porque les mandan dinero para que esté más gordo. En el futuro quiero ser una psicóloga. Quiero ser astronauta. Un abuelo. Un abuelo. Quiero ser un doctor.
Quiero graduarme de la universidad.
Quiero ser abogada.
Y también voy a hacer así, que vuelan así, por los planetas. Un astronauta. Astronauta. Un astronauta. Astronauta. Un astronauta. Gracias. Gracias.
Over this 10-day event, you have read along with us some tips and tricks to reach our wellness goals. You have some new recipes to try, you've participated in our challenges, and you've read a little bit about how wellness is addressed in the NPH homes. Children and youth living in our NPH homes or attending our schools participate in fun wellness activities, anything from Zumba to soccer to yoga. Basketball, volleyball, and swimming are also some favorites. To aid those who need extra resources, physical therapy and occupational therapy are also well needed and provided. Unfortunately, in the impoverished areas that NPH serves, children born with disabilities are the first to be cast aside. The cost, cultural stigma, and difficulties for caring for those living with physical and mental health differences force many families to abandon these children or, in the best circumstances, look for alternative care. Fortunately for those living with chronic conditions such as cerebral palsy, Down syndrome, paraplegia, or those who need treatment for cases such as HIV, your support provides the necessary staff, equipment, training, and resources to provide care. As we know, many other factors affect the wellness of NPH's youth. As many of our youth come from a life where nutritious food is not a guarantee, we focus on providing meals that will help them set them up for daily success. Many of our homes also have gardens where they grow their own fresh produce. Psychologists and therapists also help the mental health wellness of our youth, especially as they transition into our family. And overall wellness helps our children become healthy leaders as they grow. COVID-19 pandemic devastates the countries we serve, individualized care and all resources have drastically increased in cost. Each dollar that is donated to help further NPH's programs has a drastically increased impact. Your support is crucial to protect these children, and so we are grateful from the bottom of our hearts. Your support means brighter futures and more opportunities for vulnerable and disadvantaged children. Your support is breaking the cycle of poverty, one child at a time. Even in our topsy-turvy world, taking the past 10 days to care for ourselves and our wellness improves our quality of life. While you've improved the quality of life for the children and families we serve, we hope that you've enjoyed taking this journey with us. We have enjoyed learning about and seeing everyone reach their wellness goals. Thank you for joining the movement to transform a life.
Les voy a contar la vida de un tomate aquí en NPH. Primero preparamos el suelo en la hortaliza. Luego sembramos las semillas en la tierra y las llevamos para el vivero. Las dejamos ahí a crecer un poco. Cuando están listas, las ponemos en el campo a crecer muy grandes. Cuando los tomates están listos, los cosechamos. Solo los que están bien rojos. Cuando tenemos la canasta llena, los llevamos para la cocina. En la cocina, los cocineros lavan los tomates para que estén limpios. Una vez lavados, picamos los tomates. Ahora están listos para servir.
NPH goes to enormous lengths for children who have special and serious medical conditions, special and serious disabilities, enormous lengths to take care of them, even lifelong.
In some homes, more than 20% of the children have chronic conditions. The cost of a child with chronic conditions is high, maybe $1,000 per year per child, while in a regular child it's maybe $100 or less. Health systems in developing countries are vulnerable. Infrastructure, human resources, medicines, equipment are a challenge for all the doctors. That means that NPH cannot count on the health system of the country, and this is the reason we had to develop our own health system. Medicines available in developing countries is a challenge. Vaccines is a great challenge. The children, when arrive, they are not well vaccinated. I think we can have a great impact in children with HIV, children with malnutrition, children with health conditions. And then there are conditions or diseases that humanly and medically we cannot do anything. We get there too late and it's not possible. So what we put all our efforts is to prevent further complications, at least to maintain them stable where they are.
It's a really beautiful and fortunate part of our program that we can go more than the extra mile, far more than the extra mile, with many of the children who are in our hands who have severe illnesses and disabilities.
me llamo Albert y tengo 7 años y voy a cumplir 8. A mí me gusta en NPH porque puedo aprender a leer y puedo aprender a escribir y voy a aprender a hacer sumas. Me gustan los amigos. Cuando andan algo me dan. Y cuando yo ando algo yo también les doy. Me gusta la comida, arroz con leche, pizza, pollo campero y también leche con confle. Y también me gusta trabajar, hacer aseos, barrer, trapear la casa y también ayudarle a las tías. Me gusta jugar fútbol, jugar con los lazos, jugar con hula hoop y también jugar bate. Llevo como 8 semanas y NPH muy bonito. A mí me gusta mi vida aquí.
Aquí en el taller de herrería aprendí a soldar.
Aquí tendré la oportunidad de estudiar ingeniería industrial.
Aquí aprendo arte.
Here I learn English.
Aquí aprendo a hacer pan.
Aquí tengo mucha tarea.
One of the most important things of our core mission is education. Education is key to break the cycle of poverty. That's very important for us. We provide not only basic education, but we also provide higher education for those who are able to study. We have our own schools. The children also feel secure in those schools because if you go out in the different public schools, you have strikes and you go without studying for a month or 2. We also offer the community around us the opportunity to attend our schools.
Education is very important for us, especially for NPH, because our children are coming from very extreme situations.
We get many children who are 10, 11, 12 years old who've never been to school. We have children who have gone through a period of malnutrition that has affected their academic abilities. So we really need to look at education in a wider picture.
No solamente la educación formativa dentro de una escuela formal, sino también educación en valores, la educación religiosa, ¿verdad? Que ellos tengan una educación integral, pues que no solamente lleguen a ser grandes profesionales, sino que lleguen a ser grandes seres humanos. Y muchos de esos principios se logran en la escuela.
For somebody who is very gifted, we want him or her to develop his or her talents, but not only then go out and use it for him or herself. If our father wasn't successful, always, once our children leave NPH, how do they respond to the needs within their communities? Do they become leaders in their communities? Do they help others to become better?
A veces no todos los niños traen tal vez las aptitudes para ir a la universidad, pero sí tratamos de darles las herramientas básicas para que ellos puedan, cuando salgan de la casa, puedan trabajar en un taller.
Our societies don't provide a lot of opportunities. And in order to leave NPH, become an adult who can live in an independent way, you need to have a lot of skills. So part of our investment is in the practical skills, because a lot of the economies in our countries are still small shops where things are made by hand. And so we teach our kids that independently from whether they want to continue with higher education or not. One of the beautiful things at NPH is our children can go all the way through the university. Once they graduate, those who want to come back and serve the family.
My name is Merlin Antunes. I grew up here and I was actually one of the first 4 pequeños here in Honduras. I'm actually an orthopedic surgeon and I'm working here in the Holy Family Surgery Center. I really thank NPH because they gave me the opportunity to study. I feel so proud of myself and happy that I had this opportunity, and that really changed my life. I really love what I do. I love helping others that are in need. I thank NPH for that, and I thank everybody that has the faith that they will change a life and will change it for better.
This is $1. But it's not $1, it's a ball for our children who live active, healthy lives. We need your help keeping our children active and happy now more than ever.